Hello my darlings and welcome to my channel. Good morning, good day, good evening, wherever you are. I wish you all the best, and I want to tell to those who right now are worrying about something or waiting for something, understand that this is all temporary. You will figure things out. Whatever needs to be waited on will happen eventually. This is just a matter of time. So I want you right now to change to a positivity while you're watching this reading. If you're already positive and everything's fine, continue that way and start from today to change your life, because it's all only up to us how our day will go. It will depend on our energy, because everything is energy. And yes, there are certain things and obstacles that we cannot control, but we can definitely control our own energy and vibe. Okay? Just a little bit of motivation before I start. I don't know, I channeled to start my reading that way, so I'm doing it for you guys. Otherwise, today I want to look at what will surprise you in the upcoming weeks, or who will surprise you. It could be a person, it could be a situation, a gift, I don't know, present, whatever it is. Good news, hopefully good news, right? But even if something is not that good, I will let you know how to avoid certain things, how to go through it possibly the best way. But when I say surprise, I mostly count on positive events. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna have three piles as usual. Pile 1 will be this stone, pile 2, and pile 3. Just use your intuition, okay? All you need. And look, I already have Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which tells me good news, good surprises are coming your way. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Let's start with pile number 1. Hello pile 1, whoever chose this stone or coral reef. Let's see what or who will surprise you in the upcoming weeks. 3 of Wands, unexpected adventure, I want to say. It could be literally a trip or adventure, or it could be something really fun, joyful will happen to you in the upcoming weeks. Something that I even hear after this event you would even want to somehow remember this for the rest of your life. Maybe even some people will do a tattoo after this, I don't know. Other people will write in their journal. Maybe you'll do some good writing, and other people may do certain pictures, or some memory will be left after this event. Could also be you'll buy something during this event or whatever will happen that will remind you of what happened at that day. Again, we look in very close future, upcoming weeks. Okay, if really this is your reading, you will get this event very soon. Let's see, what is this about? What else? A little bit more details about this joyful moment, surprise for you. What is this about, or could be about? Wow, the Hierophant, and look at him, he's laughing, he's smiling, he's happy. For some it's a spiritual experience. Maybe you'll do a certain practice that you've never done before, or you'll open new gifts in yourself. Something very emotional could be too, that will be important in the next steps that you will make in your future. As I said, it will be memorable, that will take you to your journey. It could be just a beginning of a long journey for you. new knowledge or something new, like yeah, I already saw this card, I shuffled, and Page of Swords, as I said, new knowledge, something new you will learn or find out. Some news are coming, could also be, because I have birds over here. Some news. And those news even will distract you from something you will be doing. Maybe you will be doing something and somebody will call you or text you and tell you certain news, and you're gonna be, wow. Okay. What else could it be about? Okay, several options here. For some, this is about a certain deal that maybe didn't work out in the past. Maybe you were building something or opening a business or doing something that didn't work out, and you kind of already gave up on it, on this project or deal or event, whatever it is. And suddenly you get the news that it's actually happening. Or you're, for example, you were writing a book, you published it, but it didn't go, and then suddenly you already gave up on it, and then suddenly you get the news that your book were sold very good, and you get the money for it. This is an example, but it could be related to anything. Or your music that you were making suddenly will start being popular. And it's like the journey, the thing that will happen will give you a booster to continue going. And you will continue that way. Something you didn't count on could suddenly start working. And this is those times when we almost give up on something. We're just doing it maybe for fun, and we're not expecting anything more than that. Suddenly starts working. And another thing, if it's a person, it could be a person that, for example, you are in a relationship and the relationship is not that good, or like it's toxic or come and go, nothing serious. And you kind of already gave up on the idea that this person or situation will change. In a way, it will go to another level. And suddenly you get in the news from this person that they want something more from you, or they planning a trip with you maybe that they never did before, or they giving you something or offering you something that you didn't expect from them. You kind of already know who they are, and you understand this is a different this is a person that, let's say, only can go road A, but actually this person will go road B, and you never thought they can do that. This is for those people. Okay, what else is it about? This adventure or joy or something that's happening or coming your way. Guys, for some it's literally you meeting a person that you will eventually get married to. Why am I saying that? It's like you all this time, for those who are alone right now or looking for someone or not even expecting anymore, you tried different ways, you kind of give up on the situation. You said, you know what, it's better if I'm alone than in a bad company, right? And with the Hermit you kind of felt lonely, and suddenly this person, any gender, the Emperor, appears in your life to show you that there is another way, and gives you the 10 of Cups. Beautiful. And after you meet this person, there will be a journey for life to both of you. Life journey. And that's why I sense this event will come further. Some people will have kids together, and that will be the mark of this event, because This person will be important in your life. And finally, what else you need to know about... some people don't trust, because while I shuffle, I repeatedly get certain cards here that just give me a hint. Some people don't trust anyone here or anything. Like, you don't trust anything, and what about it? But you will realize that you were wrong. The Empress comes up. For those who don't trust anymore in those kind of surprises or events, or that things will get better, you will be surprised that things can change. Of course, if that's your pile. But here, expect to be surprised in something you never believed or didn't believe for quite some time. I even sense a soon pregnancy for, I want to say for many. What else? Let me see, because look at this, Emperor and the Empress. Could be a partnership, and maybe you will, why is it, I feel like birth or pregnancy, maybe you and somebody else will create some business together or project together, but more I sense love, more I sense a relationship. Can it be about work? Not for many. Mostly it's about your emotions. You're gonna be very happy emotionally. You're gonna feel all different kinds of ways because of happiness, joy. Let me see. Finally, any advice for you or something you need to know about this surprise or surprises that's coming your way in the upcoming weeks, pile 1. What else the universe want to reveal to you? Acceptance, steady night. I want to say, if right now it's dark, you in a dark night where things are not moving and you already accepted the situation, or you feel lonely or cold or misunderstood, understand that this phase of your life is going away. You are crossing that bridge. It's like right now you are on one corner of the bridge and you need to cross, and all this time you either were lazy or you were in disbelief that you didn't want to cross, or you were afraid, or you already gave up, and now the universe actually taking you through this bridge. Now it's time to cross this bridge and go into the new. It's a change, guys, and change for better. So enjoy the beauty of this event that's about to happen, and enjoy the prosperity, the things that will come to you, will make you fly, I want to say. That's the emotions that you're gonna feel. Look at this card. If you look at this card, you will understand. That's the vibe of your upcoming future. You can even meditate on this card, make a screen picture of it, and manifest this bee spirit prosperity in everything. Beautiful. Okay, thank you very much, pile 1. Let me know in comments. Let me know what's happening to you in upcoming weeks. You may come back and let me know, or tell me in my new readings that will come up. And I'm going for pile number 2. Hello, pile 2, whoever chose this stone. Actually, it's a rainbow moonstone right now. I just thought about it, and full moon is coming. This is a timeless reading, but expect something good by the end of this week. or at the full moon. Let's see. What will surprise you, or who will surprise you in the upcoming weeks? Pile 2. 7 of Cups. Interesting. I want to tell you that what will surprise you is the unknown, because too many things will start happening sudden. Let me confirm this part, okay? What will surprise you? I sense several things, more than one, even more than 2. What will surprise you? Pile 2. As I said, 2 or more than 2 things will surprise you. Okay, let me see. 1, 2, 3. I sense 3. As I said, what will surprise you, I mean, I didn't say it, it was in my head though, the unknown. The unknown. Something will come out to the surface. Something you don't know right now will come out to the surface, and it will surprise you. What is it related to? To love. Expect a surprise in love. This is one thing. Second thing that will surprise you, King of Cups. Is this the same thing, or this is something different? What will surprise you? I sense somebody will... This is something else. This is someone else or something else that... something that was stagnant, didn't move, or a person that didn't react in any way or didn't show up maybe, will suddenly come and tell you how important you are. This is number 2. And number 3, the moon. Exactly. Remember I told you, the full moon? This is gonna be the biggest surprise. What is this about? What will happen at the full moon? The Emperor is coming. What is this about? You know, I never noticed that he's holding a chess in his hand. I guess that's the king, right? Or I'm not really like expert in this, but here I want to say you are winning a certain game. It could be a court case, it could be you winning someone in a way they choosing you. Maybe you will literally win some money, I don't know, but here it could be related to work, to money. You winning an award, but somehow I sense there is a man involved, a person is involved in here. King of Swords, could be air sign, maybe it's you, but somebody else could be a help here. Maybe it's your partner that's helping you with whatever it is you need to go through, and you are, maybe it's your coach and you're winning the certain award. Maybe it's your lawyer that's helping you with your case. Maybe it's your spouse that's supporting you during certain event in order for you to succeed. And this will be happening during the full moon. Whenever you watch, this is timeless reading, but the event most likely will happen during the full moon. So for pile 2, 3 events are happening. One is about something will be revealed about love. Something you're not aware of. Maybe somebody will open their feelings to you, or they will, I don't know, surprise you in a way. Maybe you will be surprised that you are in love. Could also be. The second thing is a person that would come or come back to tell you about their feelings or what they want from you or how they cherish you. And the third thing is more kind of serious or important. Some wish of yours is coming true here. Maybe it's a long, it was a long journey, and finally you ending something, you releasing something, you are a winner here. Your victory will be seen. It's like you were manifesting something, and suddenly it's coming. Again, could be related to Pentacles here, pretty much. And that's why we had the Seven of Cups in the beginning. Why? Because look at this. Different, he doesn't know whichever to, ball to open, because he doesn't know what to expect there. And here, expect the unexpected, but for you it's in a good way. It's positive. The changes are positive, the news are positive, even the unknown is positive. And this person that comes in or will show up in some way, it could also be a relative or a friend. It doesn't have to be love situation, but somebody will reveal you their feelings or thoughts about you, and you will be happy about this outcome. And it doesn't mean you have to come back to this person, or you have to accept this person, or you have to do anything with this information. It just gives you, it will just surprise you, and then you decide how you wanna, continue going with this. Because you are the magician, and everything happens fairly to you with the justice. So 3 surprises, and they will make you happy with the Ten of Pentacles. Overall you will be happy. And as I said, close to the full moon phase. And if we count from today, I think the Friday will be the full moon, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, it could be around that timing. And also moon is certain secrets that we're not aware of. And here, the situations will be revealed, come to surface. Finally, let's see what kind of advice or something the universe wants to tell you about this time. Now I have 11:01 on my clock. What do you need to know? Leadership. Wow, look at that. That's what I was talking about here. You are leading. You are leading the upcoming weeks. Why? Because you are this emperor who knows their worth, who knows they deserve everything good. You are leading your life, and events are following you for your own good. The universe is helping you here to succeed. You go into your own victory here. And I hear because of your patience, because you didn't give up, because you believed in yourself, more or less, the universe showering this success on you, and gives you the leadership. Beautiful. Somehow I want to read this to you. 39. At some readings I don't want to read. That means I just describe to you how I feel. Here I want to read. I feel that you need to hear it. Stag spirit, leadership. A majestic stag stands atop a mossy knoll. His nobility and grace are palpable. You can see fog form around his nostrils with his every exhalation. He does not need to announce his might. Simply and utterly he is powerful without words and proclamations. Wow. In many traditions, the elusive and mysterious white stag is considered king of the forest. With his noble antlers and his proud stance, he carries a commanding energy. This card is calling you to claim leadership of your life. Now is the time to step out of the shadows and become a beacon of others. Don't allow anyone or anything to dim your light. You may be asked to take on a position of authority, even if you have been in the background in the past. This is your time to step up and shine. Here I want to say also, for some, maybe you will be offered a new position at work. Maybe you will transfer from like a regular worker to a manager or something like that. It's time to shine for you, whatever you were waiting on. Remember that the leader isn't necessarily defined by age, status, or income. A true leader is someone who is commanding, passionate, and motivating. You see, I even have this sound outside, which tells me how you gain your power. The greatest leaders are those who know how to serve and act as stepping stones for others to reach their dreams. You empower others simply by being who you are, and who you are is enough. Are willing to step into the light and be a leader for others. In European folklore, a white stag signifies extraordinary adventures. In others, the stag is a fairy beast that represents a quest for spiritual wisdom. These themes may appear in your life in the near future. Beautiful. Okay, thank you very much, pile number 2. I'm really proud of you, I want to say. Expect good events, good things happening. And never think less of yourself, because you are the emperor, any gender. You are the king or queen. Okay? Love you guys, and I'm going for pile number 3. Hello pile 3, whoever chose this coral reef. I'm sorry for the sound outside, it just recently happened. But let's concentrate on your reading. What will surprise you in the upcoming weeks? What will surprise you in the upcoming weeks? Or who will surprise you? Page of Pentacles. Here I want to confirm something. Wait a second. What is this about? Here I want to say you are visiting some place. Basically, you are going somewhere, okay? It could be around your house, it could be around the world. You are going somewhere. And by being at that place or in that situation, you are... It will make you very surprised. What's the surprise in? Like what is it about? I sense it's like after this trip or this journey that you will take in the upcoming weeks, you look at her face. One side is a human, another side is an animal, a lion, right? And here I want to say, before the trip or journey that you will take or whatever you will see out there, you were one person, and then after that you will become completely different, or the view on things or people will be completely different after this experience. Yes, I want to call this a surprise, an experience that you will have in the upcoming weeks. Certain experience. What is this experience about? Very interesting. Some people from other piles came here to, because they felt that there is something else they're missing on. And if that's the case, it could be, you're right, because here you are experiencing something very important in your, the devil. Okay, I'll give you several examples. It could, it's just an example, don't take it too personally or put it on you. But for some it will really resonate. Some people will change their religion. Or you, if before you believed that only religion of your family counts, maybe you will change your mind on this. It's like you looking at with different eyes on this world. For other, it could mean that before you didn't think of wild animals in the world that were suffering, and suddenly you visit some place or have some information about something that will make you realize that there are other things in this world that are also important and need to be taken care of. It's basically you finding information or you experiencing something. Most I sense you will experience that. What if you go into another city or country and you look at their life, like maybe poor country, that you see how people don't have enough food out there, and most people usually complain that there are problems and stuff, but when you actually see what's the real suffering, you realize that your problems are nothing compared to theirs. This is another example. Here you're revealing the truth of the world, how things are working in other places. If that has nothing to do with moving somewhere or traveling far, it could be you will see a certain behavior of a person or people that's showing you that how important is it to be knowledgeable, intellectual, wise, compared to others who care less about their life. Here you opening for yourself, you open a new view on life. And you're gonna say, wow, my life is not that bad. That will surprise you. You're gonna say, wow, I thought I had problems, but look at that. I don't want to be there where they are, or I don't want to be in this situation. Or if it's about animals, as I said before, you're gonna say, wow, I want to help this world. How can I, what can I provide? How can I help those animals? Those are the examples that can happen here. What else is this? Could this be about? This surprise. Interestingly, after this experience, your dreams will change. If before you manifested one thing and a certain part of your life was important to you, you wished for something specific, you wanted something you were lacking, now you will realize that it's time to change your manifestation or your dreams, because it wasn't really what's important. There is something else that can be important here. That your wishes were not your wishes were too small to the world, I want to say. You're gonna care more about this world as a whole, or life, the air that you breathe will be more important to you than those little wishes that you had before. I'm not saying you wished for something not important, but that's how you will see the situation. Maybe you were still upset about your past relationship, or something didn't work out in the past and you couldn't release this. You finally releasing this devil, this attachment, this mind game that you had. You're releasing it and saying, hell with this is not important, there's other things that I have to accomplish in this life. And it changed you completely, this event, this experience. How can this experience appear your way? Look at this, the Hierophant. Somebody may lead you there. Maybe it's your coach, it's your new teacher, it's someone who may be into spirituality. Somebody will guide you to this journey, take you there. The universe itself can make things up like that you will go there, or you will experience that. The universe may take you there. It could also go the opposite way. You will visit certain place or situation that will be so beautiful, so nice, that you're gonna say, wow, I wished for something simple, but now I know I can do better, I can accomplish more goals in my life. Okay, maybe you will see the accomplishment of other people that dreamed bigger than you, and you're gonna say, wow, it's possible, I can do that. Could go the other way. And finally, let me see what advice or some information the universe wants to reveal to you today about those surprises. Patience. Here I want to say, after whatever will happen to you, you will be much more patient. And what is this about? Purification. And you're gonna be much like a whole. You're not gonna feel alone anymore. You're not gonna feel that your journey is not important. You're actually gonna feel a part. You're gonna feel as a part of this planet, and that you are in need here. You are needed to this planet. You are here for a reason. You're gonna realize your importance. You're gonna realize your importance in this world. If you didn't before, you felt that you didn't feel any happiness here, you felt like why you were born, and there is no reason, and stuff like that. And here the universe is showing you true happiness of your soul being on this planet. And that event or situation, experience will start healing you. You will start healing after that. You're gonna start feeling as a whole, as a team of this world, part of this world. Okay? So that's what I had for you, pile number 3. Very interesting. Even mysterious here for pile 3. It's more on a spiritual level, I want to say. You will grow, and this will really surprise you. The way you were thinking about the planet Earth before, or your existence here, and the way you will start thinking after that is completely different. Good for you. Yeah. something will completely turn your wheel the other way, and you're gonna feel this energy of starting doing something for the planet, starting being involved. It will give you the sense of action. You would want to act. So that's what I had for you, pile 3. Thank you very much. I love you all. Let me know in comments, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.